My name is John Baker from Colorado, U.S. Well, the cancer started uh, about, I would say, 5 years ago. And I tried a heat therapy in Brandenburg at that time. Spent 2 years doing that with trips to Brandenburg in a heat therapy uh, protocol. And that did not work. And then I did targeted uh, radiation on spots, or actually on the prostate nodule. That didn't work. And we discovered that the cancer had gotten out of the prostate sac. My wife did some checking around, and my oncologist made a recommendation at that time to seek out the therapy that that I'm going through now. We were looking at the Lutetium-177, and Booking Health came up on the internet. That was my wife's doing the research, trying to find out the place to go and how to get to Germany for it. We thought about having it done in the U.S., but we could not get coverage at that time, insurance coverage, Medicare. We could not afford all of the treatments before getting approval by Medicare. They wanted to go through everything until I'm ready to die, actually. Chemotherapy was the last thing that I wanted to do. So when we found the Lutetium-177, and we found that Booking Health would help me through the whole process, that's when we decided to come over. So we've been doing that for the past year. Everything worked like clockwork. Enjoyed the care and not having. I never had to worry about where I was going. Well, Hadil has been the main person here taking care of me. She's done a great job. She took care of me last time when she was on her honeymoon. I was happy to have her back. Her sister did a great job as well. Drivers were excellent, on time. Everybody communicated really well. So I was very happy with that. Everybody at the hospital is very pleasant, very caring. Everything, like you said, went like clockwork. It sounded like the only therapy available. I had no problems with the therapy, no side effects. A little tired the first day after receiving the first treatment, and the only thing that was tiring was the airplane ride. It was 9 hours from Berlin back to Denver. It's really no worries. I went into it not knowing what I was getting, how it was going to be. When I had the first therapy, it was pretty simple. In fact, I was kind of from the beginning. I was a little apprehensive. I didn't know what I was getting into. I didn't know about the Lutetium-177. How would it affect me? And there were no side effects. No pain. I was steady the whole time. I would recommend it to anyone, any cancer problem, not just prostate cancer, but anybody who needs cancer therapy with Lutetium-177, that it's pretty straightforward. It's simple. It went like clockwork, and I would recommend it. I'm coming back again for another treatment. My PSA dropped from 3 down to nothing, basically. And I'm really happy with that. And I just, the recommendation by Dr. Dressel was to come back one more treatment. And all of the little spots on the scan have gone away. It worked for me. I had, I had bone spots in my bone. All of those are gone. So the next treatment I have will be in 8 weeks. That should show that it's all gone for a while. I'm not sure that it'll ever be